first. So, the first book I got is The Serpent and Dove, I think it is, by Shelby Mahori. Oh god, butchering this name. But such a cute book cover. I need to find a blurb because the book doesn't have one. I don't think it has one. So it just says, bound as one to love, honour or burn, a witch and a witch hunter thrust into holy matrimony. There was only one way such a story could end, a stake and a match. So yeah, sorry, I don't know what this book is about. A witch and a witch hunter. I think. I picked this though, so I'm sure it's good. Thank you, Mum. Okay, the next one that I got is Heart of Night and Fire by Nisha J. Tooley. Such a stunning cover. Now, I'm really excited for this book because I loved the last series I read from her, which is The Sun Queen's Trial, and I really wanted to read something else from the author, and this book not only looked great but also sounds great. So, a city of magic, a passion born in dreams, a secret that will set the world aflame. For years, Soraya has been trapped in a gilded prison. Her magic is forbidden, a dangerous secret, though nobody will explain why. Now she's ready to break free and find the truth. Escaping to the dazzling city of Darati, Soraya discovers a new world of enchantment and intrigue. With the help of a seductive, blood-drinking Rakshasa. I love when fantasy books have these words, like, I don't know what that means. And a magic-weaving Azeri sorceress, she searches for answers. I don't know who these people are. Okay. But the city's under siege. Every night, dark creatures attacks, and since Soraya's arrival, they are growing stronger. To protect her new home, Soraya joins the fight. As she battles on the walls and hunts through libraries for clues about her gifts, Soraya's dreams are haunted by a mysterious stranger. Powerful, arrogant, and handsome, Rabin sees through her secrets and ignites a desire she cannot resist. But can he be trusted? When darkness threatens to overwhelm Darati, Soraya is faced with a deadly choice. Will revealing her magic save the city or destroy everything she loves? It sounds so good. I'm so excited. Okay, next we got a book that I'm so excited for, which is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This is her newest release and her newest series. But I don't know what Rose Hill. It's the Rose Hill series. So I just finished my first Elsie Silver book, and so I can't wait to get to this. But she's been driving him wild for years. The kind of wild that comes with wanting your best friend's little sister and knowing you can't have her. Forbes may have labelled Ford Grant the world's hottest billionaire, but all he cares about is escaping the press and opening a recording studio in the gorgeous small town Rose Hill. Something that comes to a screeching halt when he ends up face to face with a young girl who claims he's her biological father. After years years of living in the city, Rosie comes back into town like a storm, beautiful, messy, and chaotic. One wild-eyed, desperate plea for job is all it takes for Ford to hire her. He vows to keep her at arm's length, but with her, verbal sparring is a type of foreplay, friction that turns to blistering heat. Ford knows damn well he shouldn't cross this line, but shouldn't and can't are two very different things, and the only thing he truly can't do is resist her. Okay, like how would this sound? Also, like the cover, I don't know who designed this, but I love you. Like, this is what I want when I'm reading a romance book. Okay, this cover, this edge, this is what I want to have in my bookshelf. Okay, continuing, I had to change my memory card. Just nothing wants to work today. Okay, but next, I got the last Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. This is the fifth and I think final book called Into the Darkness, and I am just obsessed with the self-published covers. Such a gorgeous book, which, let's just be honest, this wish was slightly unhinged because I didn't love the first book and I haven't continued the series yet, but I just really wanted this book in my collection because I have all the other four, so I just needed to have this in case I do end up loving the rest of the series. I have been planning, like really planning to continue the series, so I hope I will soon, but I can't really blab as it is the fifth book in an installment, but it's basically a Gossip Girl vibe. Magnolia Parks is a rich socialite in London, and she has a very complicated relationship with her ex-boyfriend. The books, like the first book, the one I read, is very toxic, and you know, it's got a lot of Gossip Girl vibes, so there's that. I found Magnolia Parks a little bit annoying, and I found Jess Hastings' writing style a little bit annoying, but skimming through this book at least doesn't have footnotes anymore, so yeah, we'll see. It can only go up, so but the covers are just too cute and cool to not have. Like, stunning, okay. Enough. Also, a white edge. You can get me with a white edge. Like, cute. That fits in my bookshelf, like other colours. But that one is good, yeah. Okay, now, those are all the books I wanted. Those are all the books I sent my mom, and I was like, you can get me these, like, approved. But as I've been on unhinged book shopping sprees as of late, I didn't have a lot more to give, so she went off on her own and picked two books for me in German, which, I said it before, I've just preferred to read in English lately. Like, sometimes German books, especially when they're translated from English to German, just sound very ridiculous, and it sometimes annoys me because I can hear the ringing of the original author's intention of what it was supposed to say, and in German it just sounds so weird, especially if you start reading smutty books. Like, there's nothing more cringe, oh god, than saying their filthy stuff in German. It's just there you go. They choose a price, and all bookstores and sellers have to sell the book for that price. They are not allowed to give any discounts on the books, and they're not allowed to sell the books for any less than the publisher put the price up for, which has made pricing pretty high in Germany. Like, the standard paperback price is anywhere from 15 to 18 euros. You can kind of convert that one to one with the American dollar. But yeah, it's pretty expensive. Hardcovers go for like 22 to 25 euros, which is one of the main reasons why I like to read in English. But yeah, because paperbacks are so expensive now, they kind of started to put spread edges on them to at least give us something. So yeah, again, just your standard floppy paperback copies. We get everything with spread edges now. But yeah, I got. I always hate having to translate the blurbs on the go. Do I look it up on Goodreads so I didn't have to? Maybe. I don't know why, but all my books as of late have been either main, like female main character, or at least dual buff, where like the guy gets a little bit of a section of the book. But both of the books you chose are full-on male main character, male perspective, and male authors, which I don't know how it happened, but I've been only like exclusively reading female authors as of late. I had a very disturbing incident. No, but I read The Silence of the Lamb by don't know, by a man anyway, and he described a 1 meter 80 woman that weighs like 65 kilos or something as overweight. So what? Like literally Bella Hadid weighs more than that. Like, are you joking? So yeah, I was like confused by that. And then I was kind of like, no, just the girlies. And like it literally happened by accident. But I don't think a single book in my stack back there is written by a man. So this book right here by Kevin Hart or Herney, I don't know, it's really out of my comfort zone because it's German, it's a male lead, and it's a male author. But we can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But okay. The blurb. Al Macbarius is both blessed and cursed. He is blessed with an extraordinary white mustache, an appreciation for craft cocktails, and a most unique magical talent. He can cast spells with magically enchanted ink, and he uses his gift to protect our world from rogue minions of various pantheons, especially the Fae. But he is also cursed. Anyone who hears his voice will begin to feel an inexplicable hatred for Owl, so he can only communicate through the written world or speech apps. As his apprentices keep dying in peculiar freak accidents. I can't read today, I'm so sorry. All his personal life crumbles around him. He devotes his life to his work, all the while trying to crack the secret of his curse. But when his latest apprentice, Gordy, turns up dead in his Glasgow flat, Al discovers evidence that Gordy was living a secret life of crime. Now Al is forced to play detective while avoiding actual detectives who are wondering why death seems to always follow Al. Investigating his apprentice's death will take him through Scotland's magical underworld, and he'll need the help of a mischievous hobgoblin if he's to survive. A hobgoblin. A hobgoblin. Now let me try to translate this. As a kid, Julian had weird visions. Those are just misconnections in his brain, says his therapist. Useless imaginations. And with the right medications, they're also gone. But years later, Julian gets confronted with a shocking knowledge. Some of his visions turn out to be true. Does he see shadows that can tell the truth? Could he also, let me think, could he also prevent bad things? Or does he cause even more catastrophes? Okay, rough translation. So, it says, Osa Patnaski tells the dilemma of a modern oracle. Intriguing and full of surprises. To be honest, that doesn't sound as bad. I can get behind that. It's got a little catchphrase on the back and it says, Ich sehe was, was du nicht siehst und das wird wahr. Which is the German version of I spy with my little eye. So I see something that you don't see. The German translation for that I said is what you guys would say for I spy with my little eye. So it says I spy with my little